wanted to do a real quick, what we call a little shiny thing here, a brief video to talk about little aspects of this cruise. And in addition to the little shiny thing, we're going to talk about 3 little shiny things. And we're also going to talk about the other side of the coin, 3 whiny things. 3 things that we're not crazy about. It's our first time on Norwegian, our first time on this ship, our first time on these destinations. So we have some thoughts. Hello, everybody. This is Scotty.
This is Steve.
And this is the Crow's Next with an X. I'd like to say hello, cronies. I don't know if I'm being too bold, assuming that we have enough followers to call them cronies or cronuts. But we'll just say, hey, peeps, peeps. We're speaking to you today, mid-cruise at sea, on the mighty Norwegian Jewel. One of the performers spoke for a moment in front of all of us from the crowd the other night and said they love being here on the Norwegian Jew. And it was an accent, language issue. Norwegian Jew cracked us up. Anyway, we're at sea on the Jewel. And we'd like to take a moment to do a new feature. This is a little shiny thing, but this time we're going to present you with a little shiny thing / a little whiny thing. And you'll see, you'll catch on very quickly, because I know you guys are the smartest YouTube viewers on the internet, right?
You bet.
So, we want to talk about, we're on the last full day of this 7-day cruise, La Vida Loca cruise. That's not gonna work.
Yep, we're cruising with Tony and Jenny.
Cruising with Tony and Jenny.
Friends.
And friends.
The Loca fam.
The Loca fam. So I guess we are now Aunt Scotty and Uncle Steve of the Loca fam.
Or Grandpa and Grandma.
No, I've looked around. We're not Grandpa and Grandma.
I think we might be.
And for the Crow's Next, please like
and subscribe.
We'll see you next time. So, little shiny things. Scotty, what are your 3 favorite things about this cruise ship, line, or experience this week?
Okay, my
3 shiny things.
3 shiny things. One shiny thing is SARS Palace.
Yeah, one of the 2 main dining rooms.
Yeah.
SARS Palace.
Yeah, there are 2 main dining rooms. SARS Palace and Azura.
Azura,
They don't require that you. They don't immediately ask you if you're willing to sit with other people.
They don't.
And I'm not.
Is that a reflection on the Tsar himself, do you think, or?
I don't know, but
Okay.
it's not that I don't want to sit with other people or meet new people, but at 7:30 in the morning, I'm a little sleepy and maybe a little resentful about being awake.
Don't even talk to me till I've had my coffee.
And so sometimes I want to just say a party of 2 and not be quizzed about my willingness to work with others. So that's one shiny thing, that as soon as I say we're a party of 2, that there's a period at the end of the sentence and they take us to a table for 2. And
I agree completely with that one.
Yeah. The second shiny thing is we're on deck 5 and we heard this morning that Disembarkation, they're going to unload the ship on deck 5, We have never walked off with our luggage before. We've always put it out the night before.
Because we didn't want to have to carry it up and down the stairs.
Yeah, because, elevators get all clogged and congested and hard to get one. And so we're going to walk off with our luggage because we just have to go out that door and make a right turn, and
Unless
we're there.
the rules change at the last minute, which they never, ever, ever do.
Bite your tongue.
That's two shiny things. Excellent, I agree with that too.
Okay, that's a shiny thing. Third shiny thing, this is our first time on Norwegian Cruise Line. And we've enjoyed it very much. We've enjoyed the room. We've enjoyed the specialty dining. It's, I could say a lot about a lot of little shiny things, but one really extra special shiny thing for us has been the shower with the glass doors. It's
we'll show it to you folks. It's
yes,
nice.
It's 43 by 27 inches in there, and comfortable for this guy, and
The big crow.
and it's so that's my third little shiny thing that I like. The next little shiny thing is the specialty dining. There is, if you like Asian, there's chin chin, exceptional Asian cuisine. There is Le Bistro, which is French food, and I don't have a lot of experience with French cuisine, but it was très magnifique, really good stuff, and the service in both of these places, fabulous. The next one was Moderno, which is a Brazilian steakhouse, and if you've ever been to Fogo de Chao, you know the drill. You let them know you're ready for more beef or other food of that nature, other meats. They'll bring it to you, and they also have an extraordinary salad bar. So you will not leave there hungry, and you really need to think about saving room for dessert or skipping it altogether. Lots of food, and again, the service is exemplary.
When you're at Moderno, don't skip the grilled pineapple.
The grilled pineapple, amazing, and sort of necessary. It really complements whatever you're enjoying at the moment. And the other one we are going to go to tonight, so we don't get to say much about it, but it's
La Cucina.
La Cucina, which is Italian. If it's anything like we've experienced so far, I expect to be completely dazzled. So the specialty dining is really a very bright, shiny thing. Really good stuff.
I agree completely. And also because of Norwegian's particular way of doing, I don't know if it's called free at sea or more at sea right now, but the way they do it, they do make it easy to do some specialty dining during your cruise, and they reduce the price a little bit, basically, is what it comes out to, I think. So yeah, do it.
It's really good. It's really good stuff. The next little shiny thing is the entertainment. The shows. The shows are, we've seen some shows on multiple cruise lines. Norwegian has an incredible entertainment company here on Norwegian Jewel. We've seen 3 shows, I think.
Yeah, production shows, yeah.
Production shows, there's a Motown tribute, there's something called Ignite the Night, there's a Broadway review. The voices, the vocal talent is amazing, and the dancing is just sophisticated choreography, and just it's dazzling, and it's mercifully short. It's 45 minutes or so. So if you're rushing over after dinner, you'll be in and out in a relatively short period of time, and will be completely satisfied with what you've enjoyed in the way of entertainment.
And now the other side.
Uh-oh.
Counterpoint. Jane. my three whiny things, my little whiny things, and that's exactly what they are. The first one is, well, we just came from lunch at the Stars Palace, and although it's been a wonderful place to get breakfast sometimes and lunch sometimes, and even one time dinner, boy, today it was got super slow in the middle of service, and the greasiest Monte Cristo. This was the one that they served to the Count when he was in jail. Pretty greasy, but I feel bad complaining. Let's see. You know what? This cabin that we're in, which is an ocean view, and it's otherwise quite nice. And as Scotty mentioned earlier, having a shower with a sliding door, as opposed to those doggone curtains that we so often get, was a really, really nice touch. It's a pleasure to go in there and take a shower, and super easy and good. The downside is, and maybe as a result of making the bathroom that size, is there's no place to sit in this room. We're sitting on the bed. There's a tiny stool, and that's it. Unless you want to sit on the floor, which I'm not sure I'm that healthy. And there's a place to sit in the bathroom, as you know, but that's not, that doesn't really count. So the layout, they gave us a little bit more counter space perhaps, and that pretty cool shower stall, but there's not many places to hang out in here. We were used to having a little love seat or something in our ocean view cabin, other places we've stayed before. So that's a whiny thing on my part. Scotty's going to help us with one of our whiny things here, one of my whiny things, because I ran out of whiny things. I'm just such a positive person. Yes, my love. What's the second whiny thing?
Actually, this would be the third whiny thing. So before you play on a slot machine and charge your account, your cruise account, you know, if you want to go say charge $50 to play on your slot machine,
I think it's a 3% charge.
They want $1.50. I think it's obnoxious. I'm willing to spend some money to have a little fun. I'm willing to not just spend it but lose it. Not a lot, but I'm willing to go that far.
We're familiar with how casinos work, yeah.
But to demand a fee to spend money is, we all have enough of that in regular life. So, and
maybe this is the new trend, because we had issues on our cruise on the Virgin Lady also, that they made it kind of a little extra complicated to spend your money in the casino, and there were some additional charges and fees and stuff, and it's like, if I thought it was like to enact a cooling off period, that would be one thing, but I don't think that's what it's about, right? Right.
Yeah.
So it took a while, just the first time, to log into the slot machines. We had to ask the guy next to us. It was a little confusing for us. Let us charge it to our room. That seems too much.
Yeah, well, as they say, the house always wins.
House does always win.
So
it should win after you start playing, though.
It shouldn't win before you pull the handle.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
What else we got? Have we missed anything?
I think that's plenty. Overall, we've had a great time.
As we usually do.
On this cruise. It's always fun. If you're on a cruise, you're on vacation, for God's sake,
Yep. So, from a moving ship somewhere east of Cape Hatteras, on the Norwegian Jewel, this has been Scotty.
This has been Steve.
For the Crow's Next, where the X stands for
excitement. Time to pack.
We'll see you later. Bye. Remember, tip your cabin stewards, please. They work very hard.
Oh boy, do they ever.
See you next time.
Scotty Steve, Scotty Steve, Scotty Steve, Scotty Steve, Scotty Steve, Scotty Steve, Scotty Steve.